guys, welcome to week 7 of your Maintain Don't Gain workouts. Alright, today we're going to have 2 circuits. Both are going to be equally challenging. Have fun with it, don't forget to breathe, and here we go. So we're going to start off with 45 seconds of work and a 15-second of rest interval. Okay, we're going to go through 6 different exercises, and each one of them is going to have a progression. So with the first one, you guys are going to need a sandbag. We're going to do sandbag squats. You can hold the weight at your chest, elbows up. You can hold the weight behind your back, however you want, as long as you're keeping that chest up and your back nice and flat. Progression number 2, we're doing a squat and jumping up with it. Squat and jumping up with it. When you land, make sure you land nice and soft, so you shouldn't be pounding into your feet, okay? Very soft lands. You can do 3 at a time, rest, 3 at a time, rest, as long as you're moving for 45 seconds. The last progression, you're doing a squat, 180 jump, squat, 180 jump. I suggest holding the weight at your chest. If this gets to be too challenging, you can always drop the weight, do a squat, and do a 180 jump, okay? If you want to progress it up a little bit to make it a little bit more difficult, pick up a heavier weight or go faster. All right, single leg balance reaches. So you guys are going to balance on your single leg, okay? Squat down, reach as far in front of you as you can, as far back as you can. You can even have your arms out for balance. And we're going to do this for 45 seconds. Good. Rest for 15. Then, second progression, just switch legs. Rest for 15. And for the third progression, we're actually going to go side to side, cross in the front, and about halfway through, just switch feet. Make sure you're coming down low on that knee, squatting down and really reaching for it. Okay. Exercise number 3, push-ups. We're going down to the ground. For the first 45 seconds, we're going alternating forward push-ups. So take a small step, do a push-up, back to the middle, step, push-up, back to the middle. You guys can always come down to your knees and do the exact same thing. Keep your belly nice and tight and come all the way down to the ground. Progression number 2, you guys are doing push-ups side to side. So again, take a big step to the side, back to center, side, back to center. Keep going on and on for 45 seconds. And the last one is a little tricky, but nothing you can't do. You're going to turn your hand to the side and do a really weird angle push-up, back to center. Same thing on the other side. And it's just as easy to do it on the knees. Down, center, down, center. Good. All right, exercise number 4, we're doing double-legged jumps. First one, we're just jumping front to back, front to back. To make this a little bit more difficult, you can go to single leg jumps front to back and halfway switch through. Progression number 2, we're going side to side. And again, you can always go to a single leg jump. Same thing on the other side. And the last one, rotating jumps. To progress this, just go single, 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 single. All right. Exercise number 5. You have 3 different ab exercises all done on your mat, starting with flutter kicks. You're going to lay back on your mat. I like to place my hands underneath my glutes to have a little bit more back support. You're going to kick your straight legs up to the side, point your toes, and do flutter kicks for 15 seconds. Okay, if you need to ease up on that movement a little bit, you can bend your knees. Okay, and as soon as you feel recovered enough, straighten your legs back out. Number 2 is toes to sky. So straight legs, you're going to lift them up towards the sky, push your hips up, lower them back down, up and down for 40 seconds. Very controlled, measured movements. And the last progression, bicycles. You're going to lean back, way down or stay up here, it's up to you. Bring your elbow to your knee, switch, 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 or if you want to make it a little bit more difficult, switch, switch, switch. As long as you keep your back fairly straight, you should be okay. And the last exercise, number 6, you guys are going to need your dumbbells. We have some tricep work to do. So the first exercise, tricep kickbacks. So start out with a little hinge in your hips, your elbows pointed straight back, your dumbbells at your shoulders, head straight down, and just kick the dumbbells out and in. And breathe. Make sure you're not just swinging the dumbbells through. That really doesn't do too much for your triceps. Make it nice and slow and controlled. Progression number 2. You guys are bringing the dumbbells overhead, elbows in. You're going all the way down and all the way up. Good. And the last progression, you're going one dumbbell at a time. In. Good. And your challenge here is to keep your elbows from going out to the side. So keep them pointed straight forward and just move one dumbbell at a time. All right, guys. So the next circuit, the next group of exercises, they're a little bit tougher. So we're going for 40 seconds of work and you get 20 seconds of rest instead of 15. And this round, guys, you can perform anywhere between 3 to 4 rounds of the whole group. It's really basically up to you. So, starting with the first exercise, you guys are going to need your dumbbells. This is called a Curtis P. It's a combination of several different exercises. Let me start showing you from the side. So, the dumbbells are sitting on the floor. You're going to walk up to them, clean them up to your shoulders, squat down. You're going to do a lunge on each side. Okay, reset, and do a push press all the way up. Let me show you again. So it's a clean movement, lunge, lunge, and press. So we're doing that for 40 seconds, resting for 20. Exercise number 2, skater jumps. You guys are jumping from side to side and reaching down towards the ground. I would like for you to go a little bit faster, and each round that you do, get a little bit quicker in your step. Exercise number 3, all shoulders. These are called shoulder 21s. You've got 3 different moves, 7 reps of each, and you're just going to repeat all of them as many times as you can for the 40 seconds. So, starting with a bent over fly, you're actually going to pull your palms out, your thumbs facing away, arms fairly straight, back straight, head down, lift your arms up and bring it back down. Lift and bring it back down. 7 reps, then immediately after, out to the side, 7 reps, immediately after, out in front of you. 7 reps. Okay, so that's the whole exercise is called shoulder 21. Okay, you repeat that for 40 seconds. Then you guys are going to come down to the ground. Okay, hands underneath your glutes, and we're going to do figure 8s with our legs. So the further you have your legs stretched out in front of you, the harder it becomes. Okay, if you want to make it a little bit more challenging on yourself, take your hands behind your head and do the exact same thing. Figure 8s, make sure to breathe. Good. And the last exercise, it's just body weight prisoner squats. But for the prisoner squats, let me show you from the back. I want you to keep your hands behind your head and pull your shoulder blades together, pull your elbows apart, get into a comfortable squat position, drop as low as you can, keeping your chest up, and get as many reps as you can for the 40 seconds. Again, from the side, elbows squeeze together, shoulders squeeze together, everything out, wide open, good, and those are prisoner squats. All right, guys, so that whole circuit you're going to repeat for 3 to 4 times, or more if you wish, and that concludes week 7 of our Maintain Don't Gain workouts.